Hey everyone, Brad here, and one of the things that I get asked a lot whether I'm at, on a webinar or whether I'm delivering an event, people always ask me, Brad, how do you deal with so much? And when times get really stressful and the demands get quite in your face and things start to feel overwhelming. And one of the things that I always suggest that people take on is looking after yourself and your health first and foremost. And we usually have a automatic stress response, like a default, what we do when we go into stress or overwhelm and we feel tense and we feel caved in and stuck and cornered or whatever you want to call it. And so what I want you to do is I want you to think about what is your default automatic stress response behavior. Is it something that you would go and consume more information or turn on the TV, or do you go to food? Do you eat? Do you do you just go and take on a lot more work and you just go harder and you put your head down with the sacrifice of everything else around you? Like what is it that you do? And there's no right or wrong, guys, because what I want to do is I want you to think about what it is that you do and be conscious of that, because with that, you can then consciously decide what may be a better option for you, for your health, for your system, for your body, for your mind, for your heart, for your soul to actually do. Because we are going to get stressed, guys, and stress isn't all bad. Stress, especially if you're a high performer and you want to create more in your life, you're going to be putting stress on your body, on your mind, on your day-to-day activities, and you just don't want that stress to be running your life. You don't want it to be affecting your relationships with if you've got kids, like with your kids or with your spouse or with your partner or with your friends or whatever it is for you. So, it's okay to have stress, but what do you do to make sure you manage and deal with it? Now, the reason why I'm shooting this, and I thought about this right now, I'm in my car, I'm just out the front of the gym, is because one of the things that I like to do personally is, and a lot of people misunderstand, when I share, because I've built a successful property portfolio, multiple businesses, and I've also, managed to win twice international competitions in fitness modeling. And the reason why I train a lot is not because of what I want to. The primary focus is not how I want to look; it's how I want to feel. And what I do when I feel like, because I've had a very stressful morning this morning, holy moly, and I've got events coming up I need to prepare for. I've got a webinar I've got to come up, and I'm a father of twins, so I've got 2.5-year-olds, and this morning was one of those mornings, and I just really didn't get anything done, and I'm a little bit behind, so I'm feeling a little bit like, I'm feeling it, and I, it's not about not feeling it, it's just, okay, I know when I'm at that point, and I need to do something, and my way of dealing with stress is to train, to exercise. Now, you don't have to go to the gym, and this doesn't even need to be what you do, but why I'm saying to be conscious of it is because there are other obviously byproducts of training, of health benefits, but also it reduces, so biochemically, like the cortisol levels rise in our systems when we feel stressed, or when we feel overwhelmed, then our body starts to produce hormones. One of them is called cortisol, and the way to reduce that is to exercise, right? And exercise also helps with getting a clear mind as well. It creates what neuroscientists term miracle grow, which is it's called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. You can go research that and find out. But I think, guys, the message here is find out what is your default stress response. What do you do? And is there a better option that you can choose to help you sustain and achieve over the long term? All right, so I hope this has been helpful for you guys. Please share this. Please put a comment down. I'd love to hear from you. And, share this with someone who you think may benefit from this. And I look forward to serving you again real soon. Have a great day, and bye for now.